Today is just one of those days when all the moves happen in the aftermarket hours and pre-market because the SPY has been pretty choppy after hitting a new all-time high. We've been watching that, and in today's volatility, our SPY buy at 8:35 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and we could see that pop up here in the pre-market, jumping from 552.30 to highs here of 554.79. But the most important thing was at the open, through this chop, no bear indicator popped up, and it was holding support while that bull indicator was still in effect, and things popped up from 652 all the way up to highs here of 654.56, a new all-time high intraday. Since down here, popping back up since 648 and breaking through 650, and call options went up 50% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve and know about these stocks early on, check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comment to join the members using 42 Vision and become part of the community. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index slowly falling, right? Doing lower highs. And if we go ahead and draw out just a line right here, we could just see the rejections, right? Every time it tries to come right back up, it has rejected here. And it's no mystery that we cannot hold support here at 652. Why? Because once we break through that area where that bull indicator popped up, all of this area is weakness, and we can retrace pretty quickly back down to the support of the pre-market of 651.32. So this will be an area right here between 651.32 and 650.90 as an area to watch if we can go ahead and bounce back up. And we want to break out of that line that's forming here, because any little push back up to that and rejection, and push back up to it and rejection, bulls are losing traction. And that's what we're going to look at here in just a moment. But it wasn't the only stock falling today, right? It had a pop back up at the open, but it's been slowly falling. Apple actually fell with acceleration. That turned out to be the home run of the day. We could see it here sending out that bear indicator right at the open. It has not been canceled all day at 9:30 a.m. and lasting so far and dropping from 233 all the way down to lows here of 226.30, sitting at 226.80, and put options went up over 150% plus within minutes to hours, guys. Again, if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge, and join the members using 42 Vision to navigate through the volatility, and I equip you with all the knowledge on how to use 42 Vision and the tools that we have so that you can be equipped through the volatility and these charts, check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comment. We look forward to getting you connected and having you join us. So the SPY here, fighting to hold that 651 area, 652 area in the live action right now, but it's going to be important for it to not break 650. That is the area that held this up to push up even higher today. And then we also have here below that the retracement area towards 649, where things actually did the next leg up. And that has been a huge resistance here as we were trying to break out and retest 651. Now, if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 Vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips, which are white with red borders, the dip area, and the rip area is bright green bars, and we see it here happening as well. So far, we've hit a dip area, and now we're at red bars. If this weakness continues, white with red borders is an area to watch for a possible reversal. Now, they're not always guaranteed to go ahead and pop back up. You need extra confirmations, but you could see here that reversal pretty quickly, jumping back up from 652 to 653.50, and then here also, once it hits that extreme area of strength of bright green bars, when the reversal begins, it changes over to red and dark green and weakness. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as extra layers of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So on the 15-minute, we're back to a bear indicator here at 653.11, canceling out that bull indicator from 649. On the 30-minute, we're still under a bull indicator here at 649.57, and on the 1 hour, we continue to hold that bull indicator here at 649.11. And on the 2 hour, we finally got that bear indicator canceled here at 648.90 and a bull indicator in the after hours yesterday to today at 650.21. So these are the key levels here to the downside we need to hold even if we pull back just a little bit, and we do not want these bull indicators to lose traction that fast. Inflows are back above on the 2 hour as we were looking for that. And same thing on the 1 hour. Now, outflows are quickly accelerating to the downside. Even though they're red, they are still above the midpoint. Now, in the volatility of the 30-minute, we do have outflows now crossing. Now, they have crossed to the downside, and that is fine. As long as the larger time frames stay above the midpoint, it is pretty close to the midpoint there, sitting at 0.51. But then we wanted to break back above the midpoint pretty quickly and get that bull indicator back with strength on the lower time frames, because we could see the 15-minute and the 5-minute now below the midpoint and pushing away. And that's how we're accelerating even further. We've broken the support there of 652. I was just talking about how important that was. And then now we've broken through it and we're pushing away. And then we also have the support down here of 651.38. We're just a few cents away from that. So these inflows do need to turn back around to justify any further move to the upside for the bulls to really take over. So I will be watching those inflow versus outflow closely. Now, today is an outflow driven day. We keep rejecting every time when these outflows have popped up. Keep in mind, red is outflows dominating the bears and blue is inflows dominating. You could see the difference here and the volume difference right here. The data shown on the chart. And usually what happens is when outflows are dominating, we tend to retrace back to the inflow levels, the previous ones. And the same thing with the inflow levels popping up when there's an outflow level, we tend to retrace back towards it. And the most important part is, will it hold or do we break through it? And in this case, we've been breaking through outflow levels. We broke through the previous outflow level of 651. That was significant. And now today has been driven by outflows, and we're coming back down to the inflow levels that have been holding up this chart. And same thing that pushed us up from yesterday to today. This has been the inflow level down here at 647. Now, when we zoom out to the 15-minute, same thing. We could see that 645, 646 level, 647, 48, and 50 level. This has been crucial. And then now today's level was in the pre-market at 651.40. Now, we're touching it right now, but trying to bounce. This will be crucial to hold. If this breaks, then we have a retracement and level of opening here, a big gap here between 651 and all the way down to 649. Now, while all this volatility is happening, again, the bull and bear indicators of the 1 hour and 2 hour will be crucial that they do not get canceled, because then any pullback is not justifiable. And when we start pushing back up, when the bulls reappear and these inflow levels find support and we retrace to retest those outflow levels or even break out higher, it's going to be justifiable because of those bull indicators. And to that, I have to say, if we pop up again for another new all-time high, pump it up. Let's see those new all-time highs. We just hit it for the first time up here at 654. Could we break 655 and go towards the 660 or 670 areas? But right now, bulls are trying to put up a fight. And this is really how 42 Vision allows us to see the strength of trend, where the supports and resistance lie, and why are we heading where we're heading. Because today, when these outflows popped up, followed by the bear indicator and the weakness of outflows crossing the midpoint to the downside, just this double rejection and double top here of this outflow level set up for an opportunity here to drop from 653.28 to the possibility of retesting and retracing to 651, plus those outflow levels pulling further away from the midpoint. And that's the type of setups that we look for in opportunities daily. We strive for them every single day, and you can be part of it as well. Check out the link down below in the description so you can gain this edge and clarity over the charts through the volatility. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.